With dreams to abort and no slitted throats, they rose to the sun's faintly glimmer. Of Izzard no sign, which to all was just fine. The trace of the mark thus grew dimmer. They marched day and night, past sun's greatest height, far too excited to sleep. With map and with coin from goblins purloined, forgotten the fate of the sheep. The village by noon was not all too soon, late breakfast at good Thompson's Inn. Repose for the day to beds made of hay, in what but a barn had once been. Food could be had, but not on a tab, prepared at the tavern within. For ale and for beer, proceed to the rear, and enter the good Dewdrop Inn. Of honey and wheat and nearly fresh meat, of fruit that was baked in a pie, of bread on the sill, of garlic and dill, of cheese that was caked in a rind. Matilda the Hun, hair fixed in a bun, toothless and mind somewhat cracked. A Sutter was she, by marriage only, a relative of famed Bourget clan. What humor her way, what mood for the day, Matilda was oft less than stable. How sweet with her smile, what innocent guile, as she cracked some fool's head on the table. Though mellowed with age, rage was her way. Of fairies she saw many, too often. Told stories they did, sang songs and then hid. Matilda, how soon for your coffin? True, men were her envy and greed fairly friendly. No matter the phallus she lacked. Foul goose on the lame, no gander to blame, despite how she cackled and quacked. At least I'm sure no digit to lure the ladies lie under her tresses. I could say it so, though I really don't know what truly lurks under her dresses. Matilda was daft, 'tween ears quite a draught, too likely to blow with the wind. Sane she was not, vain, complained a lot, for misery good company had been. With friends such as these no dragons are needed, nor demons who need not apply. Trust not in such likes, for when the beast bites, you'll never know who or quite why. Saul's brother was dark from far-away parts, the forest along the northern rim, from where hence arose Claudia and Catania both, though kin not nor known unto him. Was Nigel his name? That sounds like rain. The spells that he cast mostly worked. My brother was Saul, who thought he knew all, and that's why he was such a jerk. When asked why it be that run not did he when bear came into the wood, I know not, cried he, why animals like me, though sometimes really I should. A knight of renown, thought Derek from town, of he and his ambiance to spare. What feather in to lack, he still had the knack, was eager and quick on the dare. Shotash could dash down hills in a flash, atop planks made of smoothly worn wood. Once Derek did try, though not did he die, he bloodied his nose up real good. Vince Schnorgelblatten, dart champion of Ashton, had challenged from town to a round. Though Derek didn't win, the favor had been returned on the range out of town. With bow he was faster, he simply was master, out-knocking most 3-1. His arrows flew truer by a factor of 2. Of Vincent he defeated 6-0. Felindria had brothers and significant others, like Gangor and Grugor and Greylich the Obscure. Hairgrower the Hammer-Fisted, but one to be listed, and Grimlock, though be I not sure. Mithrax grew tired of Darkwater mire and called at the good Dewdrop Inn. The beer, it was better, I don't mind the fetters or stocks for the few who would sin. A chain for me fetlocks, much better than wedlock. Let none of these ales go to waste. Tall tales aside, I do here reside, for the beer is but better to taste. In then came Dread, the other brothers of Fred, Edgar, that Elmo, and Eli. At work in the field their fury would yield some day, thought Fred with a sigh.